Hey everyone, and welcome to a new Let's Play for Manor Lords. Manor Lords is a city planner game that I just checked out. It looked really cool. I've always been into those my whole life, and gotta say, just from what I saw, the game really sold me. So I have played kind of once before, so kind of cheating, but not really. We're gonna name our guy Justinian in honor of Justinian the First. Okay, so I guess I'll just use the stock, right? Just use the stock. Okay, so it's kind of a for noobs, by noobs kind of thing. I'm still kind of learning how the game works. So let's see. Scenario templates, restoring the peace. Okay, the two territories in the north. So we have to, okay, that makes sense. So domination. Okay, I like that. I like that. AI opponents. Okay, so I can't have those. All right, not a problem, not a problem. We do want an off-map adversary. We want, okay, balanced should work. Raider frequency, medium. Yeah, it works. Raider free years. Yeah, we'll take two. We'll take two just to give us a break. Initial bandit camps, I like two. From what I saw originally, it does look like these are kind of easy to beat, or really just kind of fun to yeah, five. I really just enjoyed fighting these guys, and I think the viewers will too. So spring, standard, normal, yes, medium penalty, underground water. Okay, sorry, so I made you guys watch enough of that. Let's get the game started. So for those of you who don't know, Manor Lords is this really cool new city game where it's kind of like if you're like me and you grew up playing these games. The issue I always had was it felt like it was one or the other. It was either combat or city planning. I couldn't build a cool city and then go like take over places, which is what this game has changed and what makes it so cool. So first we'll take a look at the general map, get a little situated with what we're working with here. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 territories. This one in the red is ours. These two are who I'm going to presume to be our enemies. So I think the first thing we want to do, because we know we have those 2 free years of drought, no, not drought free, raider free, sorry. So we're going to check out our little corner of the map, and it looks like, so for those of you who don't know, if it's not a rich deposit, that means that once you have mined or gathered or hunted all of the resource, it disappears and it doesn't come back the following year. If it is a rich deposit, then it comes back the next year. So one thing that's good for us and kind of will help us late game, I think. See, the thing is, I'm still kind of a noob, so I've only played once. So I have a general sense of what will help us, but not the, best game sense quite yet. But we have a rich deposit of wild animals and berries. I think this is going to help us a lot because we're never going to have to worry about food. Speaking of food, let's go to our farming field. So what we're also going to want to do is check out how fertile the ground is that we have to work here. First and foremost, one thing I'm noticing, a lot of forested area, not a lot of cropland. Not a lot of emmer, not a lot of good flax, no barley, no rye really. So what I think we're going to do as a base plan, we're going to farm rye here, we're going to farm rye here, we're going to farm rye here for food. We're going to use this, the food we already have, geez, kind of messed up there, and that'll be our food source. Underground water, it seems like it doesn't look like any settling would be prevented by this. Excuse me. So we're all good there. All right. And now, obviously there's a lot here. I will kind of broach this as it comes up. Otherwise, we're just going to be sitting here and talking forever. I'm sure you're already tired of me just sitting and talking. So the first thing we're going to want to do, here's our little settler camp where we're starting off. There is a wild animal deposit. Let's just get those. Let's get those right off the bat. So we're going to go hunting camp. Now we can't, a cool thing about this game is if we build the hunting camp too close to the animals, then they will actually move away. So I think what we'll do is we're probably going to build homes this way. That's my thought. because there's more room there than here. So we will put our hunting camp here. And then we will put our, let's see, we need some timber. We need timber going, so we're going to go with a logging camp. Pretty self-explanatory. We're going to put that there. Next up, let's see, how much timber do we have? We have 6 timber left. Let's first, I just want to build a road. Connecting the two. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, so maybe if we go like that, and then if we go like that. Okay. So then next, let's think. We're going to want to go logistics. So we will put a storehouse kind of close to the where we're going to be collecting the lumber. We're going to go with a granary right next to where we're going to be collecting our food. 2 lumber left. Let's see. I'm just going to start the game now. So what's going to happen is these. Well, first let's check our message out. Okay, so it's kind of saying, hey, this is what we want to do, claim all the territory. Now the way the system works is we have 5 unassigned families. And let's zoom in, see if we can't find them. So here they are. Very cool, I think. So these families, because they're unassigned, that means they're going to work on whatever construction projects we have going. We also have the ability to stack our priorities, so we can make this the highest priority, the lowest priority, same with all the construction in our, I was going to call it an empire, but empire is definitely an exaggeration. Our city, but it's not a city either. Settlement. Okay, so our settlement, nice. So now that we have a hunting camp, we're going to assign one of the 5 families. They're going to start actually working it, which will take them off construction and put them on to hunting and gathering and, you know, providing the food we will need over time. Now, one thing I've also noticed, we have no fuel. I'm going to wait for now because I think we have supplies here, and I think that will be solved once we assign someone to our storehouse. So for now, we're just going to have the one guy working the hunting camp while the rest continue to complete our projects. I'm just going to actually fast forward this a little more. I really like how the game looks. Like, I think one thing that's so cool about this, we need a market area for the stall. I'm going to wait to do all that until we have enough wood to, you know, make it worthwhile. I've heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights. I hope you will not spread rumors or slanders. Well, I mean, I'm not planning on it. You have no rightful claim. That's no influence cost. I require silver or invasion. I'm just going to say you don't have a claim, because I think we might need that later when we get to the whole invasion side of the game. So let's see. Granary coming along, logging camps coming along. Alrighty. So once we have this granary up and running, we're going to assign, oh geez, got a little nasal congestion there. But once we have this complete, we're going to assign a worker to our granary, because what we want to do is have someone collecting these supplies over here that we start with and bring them into a, you know, safe location. On top of that, we want someone taking what we are hunting in the hunting camp, and, you know, storing it in case it rains. So we'll just continue to wait. This is also great. I guess we're not, you know, using fuel because we don't have any houses yet, but we will have a lot of food. Let's see, we already have 7 months. It's pretty good. I'm surprised they're not going faster. I really like watching the, I mean, obviously it's kind of ridiculous because they're zooming by, but I mean, look at this. Like, look how cool this is. I'll take more time to really, like, show you guys and appreciate just all the detail they put into this game later. Just because it'll be more cool and more worthwhile once we have, you know, more things set up and we have a real city on our hands. So, the world's longest granary. Let's see. I just want to wrap this up. Nice, we got the roof. We got the roof. Okay. People don't approve of us yet, probably because they're all homeless, to be honest with you. That's okay though. That's okay though. So let's see. There we go. Our granary is finished. What we can do in the meantime, actually, is start setting up our fields, because our fields. Ooh, can I? Oh, something just finished. I want to make sure it's not. It is. So it's our logging camp. We are going to assign. I'm gonna put one worker actually for now. So let's see, 2 timber. We're going to do 2 workers actually, because I would rather collect the wood and store the 28 logs here than rush this up and run out of food, if that makes sense. So we're going to need market stalls, which we'll get to in a second. I might actually build my homes here. I don't know why, it just looks kind of natural. Alright, so we have a storehouse, perfect. So now what we're going to do, we're going to move down to 1 logging camp, have someone work on the storehouse, so all of our buildings are being worked on. No, yeah, okay, we only have 2 timber, which still isn't great. While we collect more timber, I'm going to go ahead and start building out like a general road system for how I want this new area to look. I'm sure people are gonna hate how I'm doing this, and I apologize in advance if I am just absolutely slaughtering this. I think this will be interesting if I do it like that, so that there's just a couple of like triangle plots. I'm gonna do one more down the middle. Okay. Alright, I think this works. So how much timber are we going to need for our very first... I might put our church here, actually. So church here. No, church somewhere else. I don't know if it'll fit here. So, alright, let's see, we need 10. That's a bit annoying, so how about we just go like... how about like... There we go. Alright, so now we're getting some houses built for our peoples. Okay, it's one too many. Alright, we're gonna make some bigger houses. Alright, so now I apologize. There's really not too much to cover now, because what you're doing at the start is you are building a consistent... Oh, I also need to build... So marketplaces are really cool, and I'm probably going to put this one like here, right in the middle of all our planned districts. So as your workers get, like as this granary worker collects the food, collects the bread, collects the meat, as this logging camp, or as this, sorry, not the logging camp, as this storehouse collects what we have here. It's collecting the firewood, it's collecting the hides. It's eventually going to sell all these products as a way of distribution to your residential homeowners. They're going to sell it at the marketplace, and it's really cool. And like I said, like I have so much to show you guys later on that I think you'll really appreciate if you're into games like I am. There's just so many, and you're going to see a lot of updates. Like I said, just this is one of those games where if you don't know what you're seeing, then, oh nice, we got our first food stall where we are selling, what are we selling? I'm guessing, oh no, normally there's a name. We might get one later on. We're just going to let our workers get to work. Let's see, so now we have 3 timber. I'm just going to let our timber guy continue to work until we have enough to, let me see, how much wood is this going to be? 12 wood. But see, those are just, what is that, 4 plots? How about if we do it like this? Okay. So we need 10 wood, basically. So we're just going to let him do his thing until we reach 10 wood. Let's see. I'm going to do the backyard extensions at a later time. I don't feel like we really need to do that yet. Yeah, we're getting some bad weather. It's part of the reason why it was so important to, oh, family members join. Nice, nice. That means, I think that means they're not homeless now, actually. But later on, yeah, the homeless number went down. But later on, as people like join your village, one thing I think is really cool is that as they join the village, the amount of unassigned families you have goes up. And then later, you can assign them. Obviously, like I said, if they're not assigned to anything, they will naturally just build stuff, or you can use them. You'll see there's a million other things we could use them for later on. Okay, so this one we're not gonna have enough. So what if we went like? No, we're still not gonna have enough. All right. Let's just keep going. Maybe we can build like a home here in the meantime. Okay, yeah, we could. But we're gonna want to make it a little bigger. Alright, so now let's connect these with roads. And then this will allow us, so let's think. We have 5 total families, right? Yeah, 5 families. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. We'll have enough to expand for the first time. And simultaneously, this guy is going to be able to just chop away. So let's just speed up the clock a little while we build these out. Probably going to go high. I'm going to make each one high priority so that he doesn't stagger any of these. Really just because we want to get them knocked out as quickly as possible to raise our approval rate on the homeless issue. It's only June too, so let's see. Yeah, crops grow. Yeah, unfortunately we're not getting any crops this year. This is why you can tell, like, we probably could not have done anything had we really could not have done, we can expand the living space. That's just going to double the amount of people living here. I think we're going to make that our next big project. Yep. We're just going to, they stole 9 of our hides. And that's not good. Oh well. I don't think there's anything we could have done about it, but admittedly, that's one thing I need to work on my end. Is I'm not entirely sure how to stop the bandits. The thing is, it just hasn't impacted anything yet, if that makes sense. Like, I haven't lost because I couldn't stop them, but I haven't really taken the game to the maximum I can yet either. So that could be a good reason as to why. Okay, so now we have 3 timber. One thing we are going to want is a well so they can drink and all that fun stuff. We're going to put it right here. Yeah, right here. I don't know, why does that feel like it's not connected? There we go. And then let's see. Alright. We're going to speed back up. Nice, so we got a new development level, I guess, from housing everyone. So we're going to look, there's a lot of cool options here. We have trapping, forest management, doubles capacity of all berries, can build honey, firewood cart, yeah, but this costs gold, both of these. So this one will allow us to establish new trade routes for cheaper. This one will allow us in our market that I showed you what that food cart is. We can build 2 new buildings in that market. The only thing is, so they'll create food and firewood, which is what we need to survive no matter what. They will create that on a automatic basis. However, it actively costs gold. So here, enables employing oxen at the farmhouse. So again, good, but we want to make crops. This could be good, sheep grazing, but it's probably more of a later thing. Orchardery, I don't think that's that great. Let's see. Makes refueling more efficient. I think we're going to go with the berries. A lot of those abilities, sorry, I know that probably came out of nowhere, but a lot of those abilities, as good as they are. Alright, we'll do this later. I don't want to do the militia quite yet because we need all of our workers. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the berries later on you'll see we're also going to be able to create a dyer's workshop to turn berries into dye. And why that matters is doubling the berries means doubling everything we can do related to the dye industry. So if we have a rich deposit of something where we can just very easy, very quickly, just like rapidly increase the income we're getting from a consistent resource, I'm all over that every time, if that makes sense. So let's see, did I make the road here all the way? I don't think I did. Let's see. Let's just, yep. Just connect it like here. And then here? Or is this right here? Hard to tell. But it's there now. Okay. So we want just more and more houses, really. It's like you'll notice you will never have enough homes. Plot too small. It's kind of odd. Alright, but we don't want to waste wood. Oh, that's why we're moving so slow. Okay. Alright, so let me think. Coming up on 20 minutes. I don't want to make this intro too long. So how about we'll just make it to winter. And then once it's winter, we'll kind of buckle down. Yeah, I can't do that. What I'd like to do, ideally, is probably like this. Here we go. Alright, so there we go. Now we have enough homes that we can really start to, why am I blanking on the word, like, we can start to add families to the, we have, let's see, 5, yeah. Total population, 15, alright. Now we have 1, 2, 3, we just need to get our approval higher, which should help, because right now homelessness is the #1 thing plaguing our society. So that should start to turn around. What we're going to want to do next, let's see, probably aim for a church. So we're going to want wood and we're going to want planks. So that's a saw pit. We're going to want to put our saw pit probably right next to the lumber yard. Okay. So now we just need more people. Let's see, we have enough food for 13 months. I'm not concerned about having a active hunting camp at the minute. I would prefer, let's get some firewood going because we only have 3 months of fuel. And once more families join, that'll probably get worse before it gets better. So let's get some firewood going. Let's, get this saw pit. Let's get that going because we need a church to cheer people up for sure. Okay. Alright, now we want a saw pit. Okay. So now we don't have anyone building anything, but that's because we already have enough houses. We just need we need some more resources at this point. Okay, nice. So our approval rating is higher. Let's try and get that a little higher as soon as possible. Saying maybe I'll take you out. And no, we'll just let this run up to 4 months of fuel. That's great. That's great. Approval rating is going up because we have the market really. People are really happy about the marketplace. That's nice to see. So now we have 15, we have 20 planks. We don't need any more. We're going to put them both on the logging camp to get us enough timber for our church. Once we have our church, we're going to take one of these guys off, build the church, and then go back to more and more homes. I don't know how homelessness is still an issue, but it is what it is. Okay. So we're going to put our church. I'm going to put it here, actually, across from the market. And move you down. But nice. The church will make everyone really happy, I know. So that's a huge buff for us. Alright, let me think. Yeah, we got you selling all of our stuff. We got you. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Right. What'd they steal? Food and firewood. What a pain. As much as I would like more firewood, I also do need more houses. So let's get some more logs and then finish this plot up. Because then once that plot's down, I think we can kind of end the episode on this plot of homes being completed. Man, the church is going to take a while to build. Alright, let's just watch that timber. And then, yeah, because we can hunt throughout the winter, and it looks like we should have enough food, especially if we hunt, to, you know, not go hungry at least. And we can be more aggressive in our savings in the future. Alright, so we're at 9 timber. Let's go 10 timber. Nice. So now we're going to go 1, 2, and we want these extensions. Huge. Alright. So now, oh, that looks kind of ugly. Let's get a nice little road going. Let's take you off the logging camp. Alright. So by the end of this, I think next we're going to want to build a tavern, probably. Tavern would be nice. Maybe put them like right here, next to the market. So we'll have a tavern, market, church, homes. Sounds good to me. Bandit camp was sighted. So yeah, these bandit fights are really fun, I think. And they're more like, so let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16-ish. There are going to be like way bigger armies. Oh, it's right above us too. Like this guy's going to field bigger armies from what I've seen. But bandit camps are more, they're like easy, fun wins. The combat's cool to watch. The fighters are cool. Like I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And so that's why I won more bandit camps in. And then the larger ones are going to be just as fun, I think. It'll just take me some more. It'll take me some more learning, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking maybe we just actually end this episode because it's coming up on 30 minutes. We just do it once our beautiful church is done. So maybe I slow down a little. Nah, actually it's been 30 minutes. We'll just watch. Beautiful church. So, on that beautiful church being built, we will end this episode, and I will see everyone next time.